Hello and welcome back everybody to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. Today is unfortunately a solo night. I didn't think I would be here on time, and yet that's not the case. I am here, so apologies, Rootin. I'm also a little a little bit racked, so we'll see how today goes. As a result, I've taken a short scenario, and we're just gonna play through it, see what's what, and yeah, wrap it up. Hopefully not too quickly, but yeah, you never know with these sorts of scenarios. Now, what is the scenario in question? Very good question. This is a scenario called ESG-33 Mutilation Station. This is from one of the Eastside Gamer packs. I believe specifically design pack number 3. It's taking place in September 20th, 1939, so we're a little bit, backwards in terms of where we would be if I was playing a scenario with Rootin, and where we're going to be soon enough. September 20th, this one is a little different in that it features the Russians against the Polish troops. It's a 4.5 turn scenario, which is very short, but this is basically a half board that we're playing on, so it's not very large to begin with, and we'll get to see some, at least a couple shenanigans here and there with regards to that. So, a couple things to point out with regards to the scenario itself. The scenario has a few SSRs, nothing too crazy. EC is moist. I don't think that's gonna actually matter, but you know what? Since it is mentioned, I might as well. So it's moist, no wind. The map is a little weird. It's got a couple changes here. So first, the road that does exist, think of it as a ground level railroad track. So essentially, you're looking at rule B32. There shouldn't be anything too crazy about it. I don't believe it's any hindrance. It shouldn't be any line of sight changes. The only thing it really prevents is some dashing movement. So there is that to sort of factor in there. Additionally, there's some shell hole counters in hexes U2, X2, R9, and Z9. The important thing here is that it erases the buildings that are in these hexes. So I don't know why it didn't just say, replace the buildings, but that's what we have. Another thing I should also point out in this scenario's case is that the game start. Like I said, another thing that should be pointed out here is that while the scenario does take place on hexes R2 GG, you might be better served to either include the full hex for R, or maybe give an extra 2 hexes just so that you have a better idea of movement and line of sight. And this is going to come up really quickly and is rather important for a scenario like this. I already cropped it, and I'm just kind of lazy tonight, so I don't want to do any extra work. But ideally, if you were playing this, yeah, you would shorten up the sides, or you would extend the sides in order to have a better visibility there. Russian 527 squads, you do get a couple, I believe. Essentially, are elite in this circumstance, allowing them to use flamethrower and DCs as if they were so. The Russians can also get a squad to be fanatic, and I think I'm gonna make a spot decision once they show up. I think I already know who I want to do it on over on the top here, but we'll save that for a little later. The Polish side may fortify one building location, and also, very importantly, the last SSR, which is any melee at game end continues until resolved. So normally, if a game ends, you don't play out the melees; they just count as being, extension, or they just don't resolve, and that is not the case here, which is again very important, all things considered. SAN and ELR for sides. The Russians are a 2-2, so 2 ELR, 2 SAN. The Polish are an ELR of 3 and a SAN of 4. So the Polish should get at least a few more, potentially, a few more sniper checks. Never know, but hopefully that'll be the case. Whereas the Russians are probably going to have a bad time with it. Now, the Polish sniper can set up anywhere. I don't really feel strongly on any particular location, so I'm just going to set him up kind of straight in the middle, and then we'll just see what he gets. And this is important for two reasons. This essentially goes back to this board cropping as well. So the victory conditions in this scenario are that the Russians win immediately upon controlling hexes T4 and S5. So that is these two buildings. If we take off counters here, it's S4, T4. So it doesn't take that much to get there. It's approachable by both sides as the Soviets show up on the north and southern side. And you can kind of see how having the extra buildings just makes it a little bit easier to manage those extra counters. And especially to hide stuff or use concealment and so on. Additionally, the Polish player wins by avoiding the Russian victory condition, which is pretty obvious, or immediately if any MMC from the AA platoon occupies hex T4 or S5. What that means is that there is a over on the right side, the Polish group here on the right have 3 squads. You could probably deploy. I didn't, but you could probably deploy and figure it out that way. But yeah, if a squad from the right side manages to run over and occupy a building, they also get a victory condition from that. And both of them are immediately. So there's no letting them go and trying to recuperate in a later turn. Any unit that moves across essentially needs to be engaged and hope that you can do so successfully. So, without further ado, I'm just going to jump into this, and yeah, we'll see how well I can play this on a pretty tired brain here. So, as always, first things first, we're going to do weather. We're not going to get any weather change, although I'm already rolling sniper, which is pretty bad, all things considered. Although at least there's no effect here. So the Russians all start off board. I think there's another thing I should have pointed out here. I don't believe bore sight is available. Yeah, bore sighting is not available. It only affects the Polish AA gun, and there's an HMG in the mix somewhere. So it only affects 2 things, but it's still important that it doesn't exist. Particularly for the AA gun, I don't really know if it's going to be worthwhile to use it. I can actually see a world where you just drop the AA gun and then just go anyways because it counts as an MMC. So maybe that's a nice little trick for people to attempt. Now the Russians go first, so they don't get to have a lot of extra movement and less to deal with. But we're going to go into rally phase. There's nothing to do. Prep fire phase, nobody can do anything because they're all off board. We'll go to movement phase. And right off the bat, for the movement phase, I just want to make a couple quick moves and then some things that have to take a little bit more decision here. So first easy move here is I have a stack of 2 conscripts with the leader. They're going to assault move into Z10. The reason to do this is because I get to essentially cut the map in half, which is really what I want. There's no real unit in position of either revealing these guys or shooting at them, so I'm not going to bother. Similarly, up top, I have another 2 conscripts, and I kind of want to do the same idea here. Because they're conscripts, they will have less movement, which is a very big problem. Instead of 6, they have 5 with when they're stacked with the leader. So they will go into AA1 for 1. They will lose their concealment there. And I have some decisions to make already. It's very juicy as a target, and I think I might have to essentially run with this immediately. I would have preferred saving it for some more high value units, but they do have to cross some open ground, so I'm going to hope that the building is able to apply its defensive bonus here and save me from some trouble anyways. So I'm just going to shoot the HMG. It's going to be 6, down 1. Yeah, down 1. So it's 1 for non-assault movement, +1 for the hindrance, and then -1 for leader. So 6 down 1. I don't cower, which is nice. It is a 7 on 6, which is a normal morale check. So morale check 1, leader's already broken. That's great. Conscript is broken, and then the other conscript, it breaks and ELRs, so he is disrupted. And if I was playing against anybody else, I'd probably be having a real bad time right now. This is so dumb. All right. Not great. Not a great start. But the HMG is shot. Oh, also, that is a very important thing that I need to make sure I'm following here. So that also means that this HMG is locked into a covered arc, and I will have it point from U3 and V3. There's no reason to point at V3, V4, although if there were units that could move that direction, I could see that applying. But that is also something that I don't think comes into consideration all that much. I certainly don't think about it enough, I think. But also, yeah, someday we'll get way more HMGs and have to actually deal with it on the regular. Now, seeing that happen is not that great. I do have some nice little bonuses here in movement. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have the guy with the DC go first. He's going to go, he's just going to pay 1. Do I want to do 1 and be super risky? I think I have to. Well, no. I'm going to enter on far side for bypass 1. And then I will go 2 into V1. They're going to lose concealment again to this guy. But they will exist. I'm going to give Fnatic to this guy because he's got the flamethrower. But nobody knows this yet. So the question then becomes, do I want to shoot the squad with the HMG, or do I want to shoot with anybody else? And I think the squad is a good call here. So the squad is going to shoot. I can't pair the leader with him because he was being used with the HMG. So you can't use that bonus with him. Something we learned probably about a month ago. So it's just a 4 down 1. Actually, it's a 4 flat. I shouldn't say down 1. Doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. Don't break the machine gun because I didn't use it. So he's just considered first fired now completely. That is 2 movement. Do I want to use an extra 2? I think I don't want to. I think I'm going to keep him how he is. Yeah. Next thing, I'm going to have a squad come off board. I'm going to have him actually CX. So he's going to go to W1 for 1. Nobody else can really see him. He's then going to jump the hedge and go to W2 for 3 total. I don't know how... I don't want to reveal anybody else because I'm forgetting which units I placed outside of this because I moused over it. But that would be long range. So I think I'm going to leave it. So he's going to get here for 4. You know what? I'm going to subsequent. I'm going to sub... Even though it's halved, it will be 5 down 3. I don't cower, thankfully. But 5 on 5 is 1 morale check. 1 morale check on this guy. He breaks and ELRs. I've ELR'd twice already. That's not great. Okay, well, he's finaled. I should also put down some... this, that goes there. And this, I believe, would be a 2. Cool. Okay, so he's finaled. Which does give me some benefits here. Yeah, I'm going to have these guys go straight to V0. Come on, please. V0. They're going to lose concealment. Now, it is an MMG with a leader, so they've got 3 movement factors instead of 4. Sorry. Normally they'd have 6, but it's brought down to 5. So they're going to get into the woods for 2. Then to U1 for 3. Man, I don't know if that's... I'm going to have one guy shoot, because I don't know if that's hindered or not. It might actually be. Yeah, it is. Very close shot, though. So one squad is going to shoot. It's a 4 flat. Nope. But there is one residual, which is nice. And then... Am I trying my luck too hard if I try to get into these shells? Probably. So instead, I'm going to have them go to T0 for 5. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Yeah. And then for these last guys with the flamethrower, we'll go to V0. They'll go to U1. I'm going to chance it. It is a 1 down 3. Oh, because, yeah, I think that does apply there. So it's a 1 down 3, which means it's a 1 morale check. They are fanatic, which means they have 1 morale. So they do not pin, which is great. I'm not going to shoot at them there because, again, the hindrance. But they will go to YouTube for 4. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take a shot at them with the other 2 squads. And that is going to be an 8 down 2. They will double cower because they are green. At least I'm pretty sure they double cower. I'm just going to play it as they double cower, which means they go to 4. It is an 8 on 4, which is absolutely nothing. Oh, sorry. Minus 3. I counted minus 3, right? 7. So it would be a pin test check because, again, flamethrower thing. So pin test check. I'm actually going to, before I roll this, I'm pretty sure, because I always get this wrong, I'm pretty sure they are allowed to be pinned. It's that they do not cower. That's what it is. Cool. So pin test check. They pass it. There is a sniper now to check for. So sniper does not activate, and there is 2 residual on that location. So that's it for the upper group. Bottom group, I already did the easy move, so I'm not too concerned here. I do have 2 squads that I want to do some funky stuff with. I think I'm going to wait for a second here. I'm going to have the stack with the machine gun is just going to go to V10 as an assault move. Just to keep them concealed, be in a safe spot. The 447 is going to declare CX. They will go to W10 for 1, W9 for 2, W8 for 3, W7 for 4. This guy's a 2 range, right? Yeah. I'm gonna try. Yeah, because you could go any other way. I'm gonna try this 2-2-7 squad. They will not get anything. And then 5. I could go 6. No, I think I'm gonna keep him here, and I'm gonna toss him into one of these 2 hexes. Next squad that has the DC will normal move, so 1, 2, 3. And just try to slow roll into these spots. I don't really think I can do much in terms of shooting there either. And then these 2 jokers are, I'll move them individually, but 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he will CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know what? I don't have to move now. So, EE6 and... You know what? I'll reveal both. These guys are all... Do I wanna... No. I'm just gonna have these two pair up. It's gonna be 8. Is there any hindrance? There's no hindrance. Okay, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 8 down 2. 5 on 8. I was not expecting that on either side, so that's great. Great for the Russians in this circumstance. Is there any other move in phase 2? No. So we'll jump to defensive fire phase. I don't think I have much to do in the defensive fire phase here. I think the only thing I can do kind of reveals everything else. So maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything else. I guess technically I could do, you know what, I'm gonna try for that just because. So gun is going to try and shoot at the guys there. That's not going to make it. There's a +2 hindrance, which is unfortunate. But I will get a acquisition counter. I don't really care for maintaining concealment in this case, just because I'm playing against myself and I know where stuff is. So we'll just mark that as first fired. I don't think there's anything else I can really do here, so we'll go to advanced fire phase. Advanced fire phase is fun, specifically because of flamethrowers. As usual, flamethrowers do a little bit better in these circumstances. So I think what I will do is between these two, I kind of like the idea of roasting 3 squads a lot more. It's a lot more base firepower. So we'll do that. It's going to be 12, and should just be 12 flat. Can you... God damn it. Why do I have to roll those numbers? Why do I have to roll doubles all the time? I don't think flamethrowers cower, but I do need to check to see if that's true, because it's been a while since I used them. Can they cower? Is reduced by cowering. Oh, they're fanatic. They don't cower. Thank God. I should have... So this is why you put them on there. So they don't cower because it's a fanatic guy, which means that it's an 8. There is no DRM. There would be, I believe, if I attacked a fortified location. I think. But maybe not even. Either way, that's not a fortified location. It is a straight 8, however, on 12, which is a 1 morale check. So morale check, morale check, morale check. 1 squad will break, which isn't necessarily the result I was expecting. But as the Russian side, I will take whatever the heck I can get. I don't think I have anything else I can really do here. So we'll go to... Excuse me. Go to route phase. Route phase is going to be a little problematic here. So these guys, can I see them? Yes. Is this closer? Yes. Damn it. I can low crawl. I mean, I'm not in normal range. This negates open ground. So I guess technically I don't have to route anywhere. This guy does have to go somewhere. The question is he closer? Yeah, he is. So I'd have to route upwards. So I'm going to low crawl to W2 to prevent interdiction. I don't think I could rally him anyways, but that is it for routes. Do the Polish want to back their unit up? Yes, they will move their guy to R3. That's just safe, I think. And then we'll go to advanced phase. Now, in the advanced phase, I'm going to have guy in Z5 is going to ski daddle into AA5. I think that makes the most sense here. Guy in Z7 is going to go to AA7. CX guy in V6 goes to V5. This is really just to split this defender because now he has to shoot one way or the other. The guy with the DC is going to go to U8 just to prevent V7 from like clean line of sight or something. These guys are fine where they are. This group is going to split into two and maintain their concealment. And the other guy goes into shell hole there. So I can, again, keep an eye up here and keep an eye down here if I need to. Over here, you know, I can move the guy with the flamethrower. No, I think I'm just going to keep it like that. There's no CC. We go to turn 2, or turn 1. Turn 2, I guess, a total. But turn 1 for the Polish. Weather sees no change whatsoever. We will go to rally phase. They have a self-rally they can attempt. Very close, but did not make it. The Soviets cannot attempt self-rally on this guy, and he will retain DM for being in regular range. Over in AA1, however, self-rally on the leader will not happen. And then they will just, I believe they lose DM status, so they're just going to stay there. We'll go to prep fire phase. Prep fire phase is kind of a doozy. This acquisition should have followed. What do I want to do for acquisition? Prep fire. So I think the most important thing here is I want to get these two squads to shoot at the guy with the flamethrower. It's going to be an 8 flat. 7 on 8 is a 1 round check. Oh, come on. Boo. Okay. Well, that will remove him from that. He ELRs as a result and flips. So he's fanatic, but he's not elite anymore. So he's not good with the flamethrower anymore, which is really bad because flamethrower is kind of what I was hoping to utilize there. Not ideal, I think is safe to say. I don't really need to do anything with these guys. I think I should just pull them back. I could probably do... I'll do a 3 firepower up 1 against this guy. Nope. I don't really care about their concealment at the moment. This, on the other hand, this is a very intense question. So I think before I shoot the HMG, I'm going to shoot the AA gun against the guy in AA5. There is a +2 down 1. So it goes to a 7. But that is range 6. Ooh, that might actually hit. What do I got for ordnance? Yep, 0 to 6. All right, so I will hit. Barely, but that is a hit. No rate of fire, which is very unfortunate. And I'm using 8 on the IFT. So IFT, 8, no modifiers. 5 on 8 is 2 morale check. That guy will break. Things are not looking good for the Russians right now. And kind of worried about them, actually. Do I have any other prep fire to do? I do. And it's a question about what the heck I want to shoot with this HMG and squad. I think my plan here is going to be take the HMG and shoot into T0. It might be a clean shot. That's a clean shot. Now I feel just terrible as the Russian side. It is a flat shot, so it's a 7 on 6, which is a normal round check. Leader will break, squad will break, and ELR. Okay. I have rate of fire, so I will shoot at them again first. 5 on 6 is a 1 round check. Leader first. Leader will take a wound check. So wound check. He's just wounded. And then one morale check on the other guy. Okay. Now I really don't have to worry about that stack anymore. So since I still have rate of fire, I am also pointing towards T3, U3. I can't prevent that, and it's in the same phase. But I will take the opportunity to shoot everybody at the guy with the flamethrower, um, just because. So it's a 10 firepower. It is a 10 down 1 because of the flamethrower. They still possess it, so they're still punished for it. So it's an 8 on 10, which is a normal morale check, which they're absolutely going to fail. There's no way for them to not fail that. So that is a shattering of that whole force. I really don't need to do anything else from a technical standpoint here. Do I have a leader with them? Yes. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, all right, so that's it for prep fire. We're going to go into movement phase. And then movement phase, I think I'm going to be pretty satisfied with everything here. So first things first, squadron EE7. Do I need to? No, I don't need to. So I don't need to CX. He's going to go into DD6 for 1. Not going to take a shot at him. CC6 for 2. Not going to take a shot at him. Although, if I didn't know what I was doing, I might. But I will go 3.5 into BB6 and then take an 8 down 1 shot. They will cower, so nothing will happen. There is a 2 residual. This squad will reveal and declare CX. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. I don't. That guy doesn't really have any good shots at the moment, so I will take that shot. I'm gonna have it be a 6 down 2 shot. That should be clean and everything. Yep. So that is a 4 on 6, which is a 2 morale check. The guy will break, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. These guys are considered first fired. Did I maintain rate? No. Typical. But that essentially gives me a really big bonus here because I can declare CX with the leader with the remaining squad. 1, 2, 3.5, 5, 6.5. I kind of need to take this shot. No, I can't take that shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't take that shot. So it was 1, 2, 3.5, 5, 6.5, 8. And then I guess I'll take a shot with 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.5 flat. 6 on 2.5 is a pin test check. Leader first, leader's pinned, squad is pinned. Okay, well that at least it doesn't really matter because they'll still get there next turn. We might have a very short game tonight. So this guy has fired. I might as well take the shot with him as well. Now, I believe they're considered stopped if they're pinned now. So, does it matter to shoot? No, because it's just so many pluses. Over on the left, R6 is going to assault move to R5. The leader is going to unconceal because I don't really care at this point. There's nobody that can really shoot outside of this guy and this guy. So, he's going to go there for 2, 4. I'm going to take a snapshot. Can I take a snapshot? Yeah, okay. So I can snapshot that. It is halved, but it is down 2 up 1. So 2 down 1. 5, I believe, is a normal morale check against the leader. Leader is absolutely fine. We'll go through a battle harden. That's going to be a berserk, I believe. No, that'll go to a surrender. Yeah, no quarter is not invoked. So this guy essentially just flips and breaks because he can't surrender to anybody. I think he might get disrupted as well. I'm just gonna put him as disrupted. Sniper, not what I was looking for, but we'll take that number, I guess. That's kind of a bummer because I was not hoping for that. And then these guys are just going to assault me with the R6. I don't really have anything else. Defensive fire phase. This guy can't shoot. He can't do anything. They can't do anything. This guy is just, yeah, 5. There's gonna be a +3 or whatever. It's not worth it. I don't think either of these groups guys have shots, so I'm gonna have to move them ASAP. But this guy in AA7 can attempt a second shot here. So 4 flat, I believe. 5 on 4 is a 1 morale check. And this squad's going to break. So now this whole side's in shenanigans here. Advanced fire phase. I can do 1 up 1. That's a 1 up 1. Didn't do it. Is there anybody else? No. Routes. Now this is going to be annoying and complicated. How do I do routes? So he can make it to this woods, right? Nearest blah blah blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy, I believe, is allowed to go through because he's not getting closer to him. So I think he can go through and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can choose either. I'm just going to go to the above one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he has to stay there. Technically, this guy being broken. No, I can't go closer to these guys. I'm pretty sure I have a line of sight somewhere. Do I have a line of sight anywhere on these guys? No and yes. Okay, so I can't go up, which is unfortunate. Not really the end of the world, but I can't do it, which is just sucky. These guys can't route without getting demolished, so I'm not going to try. This guy can route, so he's going to go to W1, and then I guess I'll go to X0. Makes the most sense here. These guys... I guess I can technically go this way. So... 1.5, 3, 4.5, and then 5.5 to get them there. I think that's it. CC, none. We go to turn 2 for the Ruskies. Weather, no change. We go to rally phase. Rally phase, there's a lot to work with here. So first off, the Russians... I'm going to use their self-rally against the conscripts. Why not? Doesn't make it. DM will come off. We'll do left side first. That will rally despite the wounded. Now, there is still a +4. And this guy is no longer an 8-1. He's a 7-0. So he doesn't provide any bonus. So the half squad does not come back. Going to try a self-rally on this side. We'll get it because they are not affected by the DM anymore. We'll try to rally the first guy, doesn't make it. The second guy doesn't make it. And then the third guy also doesn't make it. And then the DM will come off. This guy can't rally, and he's in open ground. I don't think he's in range of anybody, but I think he can keep it. This guy has to lose DM. So GG7 is now cleared. Gotta take off our pins here. And then the only thing I can really do here is the leader that just broke will not... oh, actually, you know what? I guess I technically couldn't, but whatever. So that'll be it for that side. Prep fire phase. Prep fire phase, yeah. I don't have any firepower anymore. I have nothing. I have a plan. I'm gonna hope I can get it to work, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for what I can do. So prep fire phase. I will try a 4 flat. Nope, cowers. It's just not enough. Can't do anything there. This MMG, I think I gotta move it. So we'll go to movement phase, and we'll see just how much I can mess this up here. So in the movement phase, let's do conscript squad over here is gonna go first. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think I've got a clean shot on him, so I'm not gonna waste it. These guys have to pay 1 to get out of the shell home. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take the same risky shot, even though it's probably not going to work out. Cowers, it's going to be, even if he cowered, if he cowered once, it'd be fine, but he cowers twice because he's green, I'm pretty sure. So nothing happening there. Actually, no, sorry. He's at half firepower, then he cowers, so it's off board, doesn't do anything. That's how I should count it. The worst is I have to control 2 buildings, and I don't know if I have anything necessary for that anymore. 447 and V5 is going to hopefully make this really hard. So I'm going to assault move to V4. And this guy's going to make some real tough choices here. So I think I'm going to have the 227 here shoot first. They won't get it. It's just a 2 flat. And then the squad, not the HMG, is going to shoot as an 8 down 1. 6 on 8 is a whatever. They're broken. Yeah, I think this one might be over. Because the HMG is fine. I'm going to attempt some movement here. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna regret even trying this, I'm sure. Both squads shoot at S9. That's fine. Okay, that's 8 flat, 8 on 8. Normal morale check. He's fine. Sniper doesn't activate. That was 3. He goes here for 4. Did I CX him? I don't think I did. Can't get in the building anyways because I need 2. Okay. MMG is going to go 1, 2. And I have 5. 3.5, 5. I don't think I can shoot with these guys. Because they'll be long range and then halved again. So I don't think I can do anything with them. And then the very risky one there that I'm sure is not going to work out. I'm going to have guys in V1 are going to pay 3 to get into the shell hole. So first and foremost, they have to pay 2 to get over. So, and then I'm just going to blast them with 8 firepower down 2. It's not going to do anything. So they will then get, oh, do I want to? No, I should shoot with this guy first because I do get other options. So HMG is going to shoot at them as well. It's a 6. Did I use the leader? I'll just say 6. 5 on 6 is a 1 morale check. And they break. Well. I think that will be game. But we'll go to the next turn because I think the next turn will really decide this. I don't have any other movement. Defensive fire, none to really do. I guess, like, technically I can subsequent against the adjacent guy. You gotta be kidding me. So that's a 10 firepower, down 1, 2 on 10, KIA. So that guy's just straight gone. I should put that there and flip this and put that there. So that guy's just melted. And then I don't have any other shots. I don't need any other shots, which is very, very silly. Advanced fire phase, I don't have any. Not conceivably anyways. Routes. I mean, this guy's going to continue his route. These guys, I guess, can route and will go to V1 and then V0. That's pretty much it. Advanced phase, I mean, the guy with the DC goes into the building, because might as well. Maybe. There we go. These guys are going to go into the grain. You can go up one, and you can go up one. And then guy with the MMG can go... No. No, I think that's kind of the only really good spot he can be in. Anywhere else is kind of madness. No CC. We go to turn 2 for the polls. We're going to ask ourselves some very important questions here, like what's the weather like? And have a neutral response. Rally phase, I mean, I'm going to try and rally the green guys. They'll make it, which is disgusting. Nothing he can do, nothing he can do, nothing he can do over here. Try to rally with a leader. Will make it. Very lucky. And then over here, got 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. So the last guys do make it. Oops. There. All right. So that's it for rally phase. We'll go to prep fire. And yeah, so prep fire. I'm going to try these 2 squads against the guys in the woods. That's a clean shot. I hate it. 8 up 1. They will cower to 4 because they are green. So it's a 3 on 4 instead of a 3 on 8. 2 morale check. There is a sniper check, but we'll do this first. Leader pins and then squad breaks or conscripts break. They will ELR again, which means they're disrupted. This guy is pinned. These guys are considered prepped. Sniper activates and 3-2. 1-2. His only target, yeah, his target is over in these guys, which is unfortunate. Random selection. Leader takes a wound check. Leader is only wounded, which is the... Oops. That's the wrong sniper. I'm pretty sure the sniper was here. That was the wrong sniper, which is very unfortunate. It was 3-2, was it? Yeah, 3-2. So this guy goes here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have to reveal the fortified, which changes the TEM, meaning this can't be selected. Which then I have to pick between these 2 dorks, which I guess I'll just pick the 227, which means he gets pinned automatically, which is the worst result out of all of them. So that really sucks. Since that's pretty much like broken, I don't need to worry about them anymore. I'm going to have the HMG shoot against the guys in AA1. I am using the leader, but it's a down 1 plus 1. So it's a 9 on 6, which I'm pretty sure does nothing. It will re-DM the units, but, you know, didn't get rate of fire. And then I'll have the squad do 4 up 2. No. So that'll be it for that. I guess I'll have the 2 squads do a 16 up 2. 8 on 16 is 1 morale check. Gotta be kidding me. Them's broken. Gun will shoot at AA6. No, but it does have acquisition. I don't really have anything else to do. We'll go to movement phase. 1, 2.5. This is really just to be silly, to threaten this, and now it's like, okay, well, I won't shoot, but they are going to be in trouble this coming turn, so there's that. And then this guy is going to do 1, 2, 3. Again, not going to shoot because this is what's important here. So they will lose CX. I don't have anybody else that can move, so nothing else really matters here. So it's going to be 1.5. Who can shoot here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy, I think, yeah, I'm going to fire group these two. That is, what, one hindrance? One hindrance. So it's an 8 flat. They will cower. They will cower twice because of the conscript. So they'll go to 4. That is flat. Because I was using, yeah, it was flat. So, it is a K2. Random selection. Takes out the squad, so they're a half squad now. This is dumb and silly. And then 2 morale checks, so leader, squad, so they both break. And then sniper doesn't activate because it was theirs. Yeah, man, this is kind of ridiculous at this point. Okay, so that happened. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. That's not good. These guys will attempt to shoot at them as well. It's a 2 up 1. Nope. And these guys can't see him. Oh, 4 up 2. Is that an up 2? Hindrances 2. Hindrances is only up 2, so it'd be an up 1. Leader, so it's a 3 on 4, which is a 2 morale check. Leader is wounded, and of all the things, okay, wound. So this guy dies. His morale is the same. So this guy dies, but the important part is that this guy actually survives, and you'll see why. Defensive fire phase. 16 down 1. Ouch. 3 on 16 is just a straight up KIA. Sniper activates. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So he's just going to break this guy. Cool. These guys are not... They have rate of fire. They'd shoot this way. So I guess I'll have it point this way. We'll do 4 up 1. 7. Pin test check. He's already pinned. Can't do anything else because he's now out of rate of fire. Nobody here. Nobody here. Yeah, everybody's shot. Advanced fire phase. None. I guess I could technically do like a 2. Is that a 2 up 1? Yeah, 2 up 1. All right, routes. Now here's the crazy silly part here. This is where things actually matter. So route phase, it's the Polish have to go first. Now I can't route. These guys have to route yonder, and they can't see this guy or this guy. And I'm not getting closer to this guy. Like, I can legally route to W3. The problem is that then I see a bunch of other people here. I still don't see these guys, though. So technically, I can continue to route to V2. Now this puts me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't go here. Now I see these guys, and I gotta get closer. So this guy's now stuck in V2. The reason why this matters is because if something were to happen and he were to somehow rally, or if he could have routed into these buildings, then that would be game, because the victory conditions only requires that a unit occupies a building, not that it has to be good order or any other such quality. These guys have to route, so I'm going to have them route southwards. to go into this woods, or attempt to go there anyway. So 1.5, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll have to continue afterwards. This guy can route to T10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's pretty much it for requirements for routes here. So advances, I mean, I don't really have anything. I will put one squad in with the broken guy. I'm just going to take these concealment off. So I think at this point, I've revealed all of the actual units, so there's nobody else I can really be sneaky with. Is there anybody else in the advanced phase I want to do anything with? And I think the answer is no. I don't really have anything I can do. So, CC, none. We'll go to turn 3 for the Russians. Weather, no change. Take off our pins here. Rally phase, bunch of rallies that exist here. So, first and foremost, let's try to get this 7 back. Doesn't make it. That sucks. This DM comes off. That stays on. This stays on. These stay on. Yeah, I guess I'll try left side first, just because should have done right side, I think. Anyways, that DM will come off. That didn't work. And then over here, there's 2 of them. Doesn't, and nope. DM will come off. And Viola. Alright, prep fire phase. I mean, I kind of... What can I do? Oh, excuse me. What can I do in prep fire phase? I don't think I can threaten this building with an 8. 8 up 3, not that great. I can do an 8 up 1 against this guy and relieve some pressure. 8 up 1, 9, Pintash check. He's fine. God damn it. I don't know if I have the movement anymore. Well, movement maybe. I don't have any other prep fire I really want to do. Because the next thing is movement phase, 1.5, 3. There's no real reason to even attempt shots at him. This guy, or this stack, I guess. I'll have the leader assault move to V5 and the squad go to W5. And then this guy up here, squad's going to declare CX, go to 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Again, there's not much of a reason to shoot at them. Not these guys anyways. They're CX. They're not really going to be a problem. Everybody else has to try to rally and stuff. So yeah. Defensive fire phase, I think I will do a... This might be a 4 up 1. Is there any hindrance? No. 4 up 1. Nothing. They will be re-DM'd. These guys are first or final, but whatever. I'm going to try a fire group against this guy. So 12, 6, 14. And I think it'll just be a... That's only a max +1 from everybody. Alright. There's no CXs, so it's a 14 up 1. Still got nothing. Or at least pretty sure. Yeah, 11's a nothing. So that's fine, I guess. Squad leader and HMG are going to shoot its same target for 10 flat. 8 on 10 is a normal morale check and rate of fire, which is the important part. So normal morale check pins the leader. That sucks. Squad's fine. I do have rate of fire, which I'm going to turn against the squad. So it's a 6 flat. 9 is nothing. No rates. And that should be it. That's unfortunate. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes. Routes is going to be problematic a little bit here. So these guys route there. That's the easy one. The question is can this guy doesn't have to route? Let's take it off defensive here. That guy doesn't have to route. These guys can't go anywhere. Don't have to route. This guy can't go anywhere. Doesn't have to route. This guy has to route, but he can see this guy, and I can't get closer to them. And this is 4. So I think this guy is eliminated for failure to route because he would just be stuck there. Although nobody has... Is he in the normal range of anybody? This guy. I think he has to... I think he is eliminated for failure to route. I could be wrong on that one. Maybe someone can clarify, but I think that's how it'll be. You can go there. Leader's pinned, so I don't want to send anybody else up there. Yeah. CC, none, still. We go to turn 3 Polish, weather, no change, rallies, and thing. I'm going to try and self-rally this guy. Huzzah! This guy? Wow, okay. 6, he was broken. He's not elite. So he was broken and inexperienced. So it's a +2. So it goes from 6 to an 8. And then Russian is an extra +2 to a 10. He is berserk. Fuck. Okay. Alright. So he's berserk. This guy can't rally. This guy can't rally. This guy can't rally. Take off pin. And over here, 2 squads. The disrupted guy comes back. So there's that, I guess. And that is it for the rally phase. Prep fire phase. 12 up 1. 10 on 12 is pin task check. Leader is not pinned. Squad is fine. Doesn't activate sniper. So that happened. I will try a 4 flat. Nope. I will try an 8 up 1. 5 on 8 is a 2 morale check. Really? Leader is ELR'd and broken. Berserk guys. Okay. I mean, I guess they would have been broken anyway, so it doesn't matter, but it sucks. Alright. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have the squad and machine gun and leader are going to shoot at adjacent V4. It's going to be 20 down 1. 7 on 20 is a 2 morale check. Breaks and ELRs. Can't ELR, so he disrupts, which means he's going to surrender. I have rate of fire, so I will turn the machine gun against X3 because I'm pointing this way. V3, V4. So it's a 6 down 1. That will be a 7 on 6, which is a normal. And he's fine. No rate of fire. Sniper activates. Worst times for this. 5, 2, 1, 2. And he will break 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, breaks this squad. Yeah. Okay. Oh. That happened. Nobody else I can shoot with. Movement phase. The crew will declare CX. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't go any further. This guy will declare CX. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and then 6 to BB4. I don't really have a shot with this guy because the CX on top of everything. So that's it for movement. Defensive fire phase. Stacking U7 against U4. Okay, that's kind of exactly what they needed here. So there's a +4. So it's a 6 on 4. Sorry, it's a 6 on 8. I don't know what the heck. It's a 6 on 8, which is a 1 morale check. Leader, breaks. Squad, breaks. What is this? I have a rate of fire. Lightning did not strike twice. Oops. It was a 1 morale check. Nobody... No, I think everybody is fine for morale checks and stuff. Although I guess technically, whatever. It's not worthwhile. I could do it, but whatever. Because technically, the first morale check should have been a task check. I think. I forget if you have to do... no, you probably have to do the first result anyways. So yeah, doesn't matter. That's defensive first fire, or defensive fire phase, I should say. Advanced fire phase, none, because nobody really has a shot. Routes, now everything in route is now way more complicated here. This guy, unironically... Yeah, these guys are unironically dead, because they can't route towards him. I'm pretty sure these guys are eliminated for failure to route, which is incredibly dumb. So those guys are eliminated, and then this guy, actually these two guys. So this guy can't go anywhere. This guy can't. Can he technically route upwards? I guess, but he's disrupted. Can he go anywhere? He can't go this way. Can't go that way. He can't stay in the normal range. I was pretty sure he can't. I might be able to low crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I might think I'm allowed to low crawl to V5. This guy, same idea, I believe. I can go straight up or down. If I go down, I might get interdicted here, so I'm gonna go up. So 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 5.5. I think that's a legal path. Although 4.5, nah, it doesn't. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, I think that's the paths I can take. And then advances, you and you and you to go pick up that. You can go over here. You can daisy chain. And same thing with this guy. And I guess I don't need to go up there. No, these guys are fine where they are. I'm going to need to move them afterwards, though, but yeah. CC, none. Rally phase. Turn 4 for the Russians. No weather change. Rally phase actions. Okay, here we go. Self-rallying V0. Doesn't make it. God damn it. Self-rally for the leader. Doesn't make it. This DM might come off. Is there any rally actions for the Polish? No. I will attempt to pick up the machine gun, which I will get. Which is exactly what I needed. Prep fire phase. Oh. Doesn't get it. Prep fire phase. Okay. I'm going to try a Hail Mary here. Do I need control, or how does this work? For the scenario, controlling. God damn it. All right. Let's see how crazy I can do this. So, I need... I don't think I can do this. I need this stack U7 to shoot again. No. Against anything else, I think I would have... that would have been a +1 for Pintash check. That's a +2. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have done. Because the only thing I think I have left is throwing anybody and potentially picking up a building through some actions. So, for example, X3 goes to W4 for 1.5. I don't want to shoot the HMG because I'm gonna wait. These guys have, I guess, technically no better target, but I'd rather try and re-DM these guys. And these guys have so many pluses, it's not really worth it. So he'll go here for 3, and then the HMG will take a shot. So it's 12 down 1. Breaks the HMG and cowers, so they get no more shots, essentially. I'm going to curse out loud and have T4 shoot as a 4 down 1. They will also cower, double cower. So it's a Pintash check. They will pass. These guys are also final fired now. Squad, I guess. Over here, we'll do bypass 1, 2, 3. I can't really like stop that movement, so there's not much else. Defensive fire phase. I already had 2 terrible rolls. I will have 2 up 1 against that. That's a Pintash check, so this guy will DM. And then a 4 up 1. Nothing. So that's over, but these guys are both DM'd. And then both of these guys will do 8 flat. 8 on 8. Normal morale check. Leader breaks. That's painful. Advanced fire phase. 4 up 3. No. I don't think there's any world where I could have gotten anything. I guess Snake Eyes, and then, yeah, Snake Eyes would be the only result I could have gotten that would have benefited me. Route phase, another painful route phase to try and figure out here. So, route phase, I can't... Okay, so simple ones first. This guy in W1 goes to X0, we'll bring the other guy up top. Cool. This guy stays here, this guy stays here. Although I guess technically at this point I could just toss him over. It's not really... It's better to do that, I guess, at this point. Actually, this and this and this, right? Pretty sure it was 07. This guy will get interdicted if he moves. There's not a point. This guy can't move any further. Now, this leader can't go toward... Can he go towards this way? This would be 5. That's 6. Yeah, so this guy, U5, can't go to the right. Can't go to the left because that's getting closer. And his only option is U6, which would be interdiction. So he has to surrender, which I'm just going to refuse because there's no point. Like, there's no point taking a prisoner in these circumstances. So he's just going to capture him or eliminate him, which brings up no quarter, which I don't think that's going to matter either, but, you know, something to note, I guess. So no quarter is now in effect. That's not, again, that's not going to matter for anything. It's just important to know, I guess. And then that's it for routes. Advances. 426 goes down the line, because why not? He can stay there. I guess the leader, the guy with the machine gun, will go to T6. I don't like this, but I need to get some space, and if at least if I can assault move, it's gonna help me out. This guy's gonna go into the building because I might as well. That might seal my fate. But if I don't go and they repair it and then they blast me, it's just a bad time no matter what. I don't think I have any other options there. So yeah, that's the only advance I can do. Was it unit substitution? They are always lax, I believe, right? Inexperienced personnel are lax. Yeah. Okay. So in the after the advanced phase, close combat, there is one. We're gonna roll for the Russians and then the Polish. Polish are absolutely getting ambushed. There's no two ways about it. It is a 2-to-1, down 1. I'm not gonna attempt to capture. 2-to-1 down 1 is exactly enough to kill them, so they're gone. So the CC is over. and that's kind of the worst result I could hope for as the Polish. It wasn't the one I was looking forward to, but yeah, it's pretty much all that can really happen. We go to Polish turn 4, weather check, nothing, and then what do we want to do? Self rally. Doesn't get it. Can't repair. This guy can't self rally. Self rally leader. Nope. And squad in the open. Yes. Okay. Well, conscript comes back. Anything they can get really at this point. So that's rally phase. Shoot, I won't be able to get a squad back there. Okay. So prep fire phase, I can't get either of these squads into these buildings, which is unfortunate, but I can at least try and prevent the Russians from winning. So I'm just gonna do 12 firepower flat against these guys. T6. 10 on 12 is just a pin task check, which sucks. And they both pass. So that's that. 8 up 3. Nope. Yeah. Movement phase takes CX off. This will be 1, 2.5, 4. This comes off 1.5, 3.5. I mean, I could do. Nah, it's not worth it. Yeah, there's nothing really. Defensive fire phase, I will do an 8 up 2. 5, 7 on 8 is 1 morale check. This guy breaks. So that's a very big positive for the Russians. Stack T6 is going to shoot S5. It is an up 1. So it's 6 on 8, which is, I believe, another 1 morale check. This guy ELRs, I believe. And the Polish defense is kind of really mucking things up here. Advanced fire phase, none. I mean, I could do a 1 up 1. Yeah, no. Routes is very problematic here. So routes, we'll do this DM guy goes to R5. This broken guy in T4 goes to S5. This guy will go up top there. Yeah, there's nobody else. Full squad goes from R5 to S5. I need this guy to survive. Otherwise, I will lose. And you can go here, force these guys to DM. You can go here to cover off open ground. CC phase, there's none. I guess technically, you know what? I could probably just do this. I don't need to be in the building anymore. Yeah, I don't need to be in the building anymore. Alright. Let's see what damage I can do here. No weather change. Rallies. Can't rally this guy. Can't rally this guy. This guy can't rally. He's disrupted. Nothing. Self-rally? Sorry, I should do... What's my self-rally for the turn? That's got a DM on it. Self-rally? Nope. Alright, so I don't get the leader or that guy. He doesn't need to... Or he doesn't have anything to rally. Yeah, okay. So that's it for rally. So that's it for... This is basically the end game here. So... Shoot. I have only bad options here. So, prep fire phase, I don't have anything I want to do. I think I need to move here. So, first things first, I'm gonna have the squad with the MMG go to T5 as an assault move. I'm gonna have this squad in S4 shoot as a 4 down 2. Or, sorry, down 1. Doesn't matter. They cower. Cower twice to a 1. Down 1 for being an open ground is a K1. So these guys are automatically halved. And then take a 1 check. Fuck. Alright. That, I think, will be game. Sniper doesn't activate. That would have helped. This guy is first fired. Next up is These conscripts are going to declare CX. Actually, conscripts can't. God damn it. They have to be with the leader. So one, I'm just going to auto shoot with him. 4 down 2. Nothing. He's first fired. 2. And then I can't do anything else. I could technically shoot at him again. As a 2 down 2. No, doesn't matter. Cool. The leader in T6 is going to assault move to S6. Because he can't get control. So it doesn't matter. Squad in U4 is going to assault move to T4. And then everybody's going to shoot at him. So 8, 4, 8. So 20 firepower up to 10 on 20 is a 1 check. He's fine. He will survive. This guy's final. This guy's first. And then I guess, like, if I CX this guy, I can do bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I would have to go through 2 down 2 or final protective. Fuck. He's pinned, but that'll be 5 on 4, which is a 1 morale check. Leader's fine. Squad is not. So, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna final protective fire again, because fucking, and then this guy's going to die, because that is a 4 down 2. 1 is a KIA. God damn it. Oh, I guess I should have done that. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 down 1. 4 normal morale check. He's fine. Okay. Is there any other moves I can do? No. Defensive fire phase, I will attempt. I mean, this guy is DM'd, but whatever. This guy's also DM'd. I will do a final with these two guys, so it's an 8 up 2. Okay, so advanced fire phase, 4 up 2. 7 on 4 is a pintash check. He's fine. No sniper. I checked for the last sniper, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So nothing happens on that shot. I mean, I could do a 4 flat. 7, another pin. It doesn't really matter for that guy. He's pinned. This guy's pinned. Yeah, I almost feel good that I didn't reverse that. Routes. I mean, there's a couple. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that's really important here, so like we'll say low crawl because no quarters in effect. Low crawl. Same thing. This guy can low crawl there, and MMG stays there. This guy's dead because he's only going closer to anybody. So that guy is actually dead. This guy can low crawl, and that's just it really. Advanced phase, huzzah and huzzah. And this one, we actually have to play it out. So, there's no other advances. Actually, I mean, I guess I could do this. I'm not going to go into the T3. It doesn't matter. So, CC phase, this is what it's all really going to come down to. Because, like, the Russians do control T4. Now it's about S5. So, Russian ambush. Polish get ambushed. Bad start right away. It is a 1-to-1 down 1 for the Soviet. It's down 2 actually, which means that'll be a casualty reduction, and that's probably going to cost the Poles the game here. The Polish are fighting back at a 1-to-4, up 1, so nothing happens. Then we go to not hand to hand. We go to melee. Oh, actually, wait. Right, because it does. Yeah, okay. So it does have to continue because the melee happens before the tournament ends. Blah blah blah. Okay, so now it's a 5-2, which is 2-1, down one, which will kill. However, the Polish are at 1-4, no modifier. Didn't get a two, so that will be a victory for the Russians. Did not think I would be able to get that, and the 9-1 really helped out at the end. I'm a little sad I didn't get to murderize the 9-1, and the clutch Snake Eyes against U4 is really what got them the victory. If it wasn't for that Snake Eyes that killed everybody or that broke everybody, and then they all failed to rout, that would not have happened. Did they have an upper building? I don't think there's any upper locations. No. Yeah, kind of a crazy scenario. I think it might be a little bit too hard for the Russians. I'm actually curious now to see what the balance is on this one. Mutilation station. Mutilation station. What do we got here? It is. Yeah, okay. It's about right. 10 for Polish and 8 for Russian. Yeah, which, you know what, it feels far more balanced than I was expecting. Although, to be fair, I did also lose the guy with the flamethrower right away. None of the guys with the DCs really got to do anything. On the Polish side, losing the leader and having him disrupt from heat of battle probably cost them the game, because then I couldn't use a leader to prevent like cowering or anything. Um, Similarly, like just some routing shenanigans. If I was if I was a little bit bolder and I threw out a guy into T1 or whatever to cause these guys to just die immediately. Although I guess, does that happen before or after? I might have still been screwed on rallies and route locations. So yeah, not so bad. I was thinking at the start that it would not go well, but that turned out to not be the case. I am confused as to where I would put the AA gun differently. I don't know if I necessarily did a good job with it. Um, like there's a mind. I am of a mind to say maybe put them in GG4, because you have to be within two hexes, equal or within two hexes of GG6. Um, it would come in concealed anyways, but it's kind of a question of where is the best worst spot, if that makes any sense, because of into the hindrance everywhere just doesn't make it really worthwhile to put them into any like position. Like I guess like EE5, maybe, the EE group, because you're within two hexes and at least you don't have the orchards as hindrance, maybe. But other than that, I don't really know where else I'd put them. I think maybe I'd put them in GG4, just so that they have a better line of sight down to the bottom. Like there's just less overall hindrance. But no matter what, you're in a trade-off either upwards or downwards on hindrance. So I don't really know how to get around that outside of, again, GG4 or maybe the closer EE hexes, and hope you can get something. Like EE7 can kind of get sneaky because of line of sight. You can see down to T2 and S2 clean. Same thing with U3. So there's some power there, and only having one hindrance in V3 is pretty cool. But that's like, yeah. So EE7 maybe to look up top, and GG4 to look down bottom is probably how I would put it. But yeah, anyways, that was it. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. Apologies again to Rutan, because I kind of I'm glad I played this scenario and got another one down from the list. I know we were both excited for Finnish versus Russian. Hopefully that will happen next week, and we'll finally have our first Winter War stuff and the action therein, with new vehicles, new a lot of different squad types and weapons in general. So I hope everybody is looking forward to that. I believe Rob is unavailable in 2 nights, so Monday. So Monday will be another solo night. So I'll probably be looking at another scenario that got skipped. If anybody who has access, who's been watching these, you should have a link on the profile for this Twitch channel. that has a link to the scenarios. So if you're ever curious of looking at what's on the docket, what's on the list of to be played, and in some cases can't be played because I don't have the scenario card. Looking at you, Convent of the Dead and Devil's Island from Condor Legions pack. But if you're ever curious or want to send me a direct message, DM or email or whatever, to let me know what you think should be the next. What is a scenario that was missed and that should be played? Is it an official one? Is it a third party one? Whatever the case may be, I would appreciate if anybody wants to voice their desires in that respect, because there's a lot of scenarios that got skipped just for time and to keep things rolling so that we're not in Poland for the next year and a half. Yeah, if there's any that I missed that are cool out there, let me know so I can kind of put it on a priority list. Otherwise, hope everybody has a lovely weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye.